All right, hey guys, OFD checking in here tonight. Tonight we're going to take a look at another watch from AVI-8 Watch Company. Now, as you guys know, this isn't going to be the first time I've taken a look at AVI-8 watches. As a matter of fact, one of my favorite watches to take a look at here on the channel. Always aviation themed, basically British aviation themed watches. The Hawker Aviation from the Hawker Aviation Company is what they're usually looking at here. This is one of the watches in the Hawker Hurricane series. This is the, this is the AV-4011OH quartz chronograph watch. Very nicely done watch from AVI-8 Watch Company. I always get a kick out of the way they do their watches. Now, as usual, this watch is available in a number of different colorways with different dial variations and colors available out there. So definitely, I will leave a link down below to the website where you can pick these up. They are currently available from the AVI-8 USA website. I do believe these are costing you about $210 US. So real cool watch for the money and what you get, definitely. So let's get into the specifications on this watch. You've got a 42mm case from side to side, of course, not including the pushers. You're looking at 50.5 from lug tip to lug tip, so a good lug to lug size. You have 11mm thickness on this case, of course, because it's a quartz. So it's going to be very comfortable to wear. And you have a 22mm lug opening on this watch. So this watch is employing a quartz chronograph movement, most likely, and I haven't verified it, but this is going to be a Miyota quartz chronograph movement. They're very available out there and they're very affordable for watch companies to use. And they're extremely, extremely reliable for the customer, for the end user, you and me out there. One of the other great additions to this chronograph movement is at the 3 o'clock position, you do have a date window, as you can see, next to the AVI-8 logo and the Hawker Hurricane down below. They always have that airplane there on the dial, which is a great addition. So getting the chronograph started, let's look at the functionality of it. Up at the top at the 12 o'clock position, you have a 1/10 of a second scale, which is always nice to have there. Down below here, just above 6 o'clock, you can see the running seconds for the chronograph. And over here at the 9 o'clock position, this will keep track of your minutes for the chronograph up to 60 minutes. In the center, you guys can see you do have a running second hand there. So we can stop this. We can reset it here with the bottom pusher. Also available on this watch is you can keep track of separate laps with the watch. So you can actually use this bottom button to stop the chronograph, record the time that you have there on the dial, and then restart it and catch back up with the time that it should have been keeping track of. So very nice lap recording functionality on this watch. Go ahead and stop it and reset it here. Looking at the hands, you have very nice standard sword style hands, which is what you'd expect on an aviation style watch. Also on the hour hand there. Very nicely done, bead blasted case all the way around on this watch. It has a flat mineral, hard mineral crystal. I will tell you there's no sapphire on this watch. Leather strap on this watch. Let's go ahead and open the buckle here so you guys can take a look at that. I always like the way they do their straps, the embossing they do with their logo and their information on them. So you guys can see there the AVI-8 logo there. And on this side, they always have that Target logo there. Taking a look at the back of the watch, you can see the Hawker Hurricane information there, the all stainless steel construction, the quartz movement, and the water resistance to 50 meters or 5 atmospheres. So definitely a watch you can get wet, not something you want to be swimming with or anything like that, but good looking watch from AVI-8. Like I said, available right now from the website for $210. I would always say try the OFD 20 codes on the websites just to see if you can get that discount. I'm not exactly sure if that is available on these newer AVI-8 watches, but you can always give that a try. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this here so we can get this watch on the wrist and get a wrist shot. And of course, we will always go out that lume shot. And believe it or not, this watch has some pretty good lume on it. So let's get this one on the wrist. Now, guys, I have to admit I made a mistake here. Now, on the case size, from side to side, I said it was 42. I measured it at 43.5, actually, just now with the caliber, because as soon as I put it on the wrist, it felt a little bit bigger than that. But it still comes in at 50.5, lug tip to lug tip, and 11mm of thickness. So it's a good wearing watch, and as in pilot's watch style, you should have a nice, large, legible dial. So that 43.5 millimeter side to side actually works very well on a pilot's watch. The 11 millimeters of thickness really kind of lends to an extremely comfortable watch. And as you guys can see, the lugs dive down there to make it wear very well. The leather bracelet or strap on this watch is very supple and wears very nice. And it does have the AVI-8 logo, as you see there on the buckle, emblazoned very well. So let's go ahead and dim the lights and get a lume shot to go out with. Oh, you guys are in for a treat because the Drill Master battery just came off the charger, so she's super hot. So we should get some good glow out of the AVI-8. Yeah, they've got some good lume on this watch, as you guys can see there. I'm not sure exactly what they're using, if it's Swiss Super Luminova, but it definitely looks good. Has a nice bright glow to it. Look at that. Looks great. Good looking piece. $210 at the website. Definitely try any of the discount codes you guys find out there for AVI-8 watches. But I like this one, the newest of the Hawker Hurricanes. They're calling this a Panda dial. I can definitely see why. But go check them out. I'll leave a link down below, guys. All right, if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. And if you've not subscribed to the OFD channel yet, please do. Please do. All right, thanks, guys.